What's going on, guys? Thought I'd give you an update. Haven't talked to you in a while. I know I've been busy. Things kind of been crazy. Anyway, so quick update on the 280Z. As you guys know from some of the other videos, we've had head issues before. Pulled that set of heads off, put another set of heads on. We still had no compression on number 6. So the big question's been, what did I do? What did I decide to do? Where did we go from there? Was I going to pull the heads off again? Anyway, so some of you guys know I've got that 92 Mustang. There's a video of it idling. I never got a chance to take a video of it actually driving and stuff. Ran real great engine. Anyway, we decided to rob Peter to pay Paul because I like Paul better. So basically, if you see here, the Mustang motor's in here and it is fuel injection. So what happened to the other engine? We decided to pull it out. I got tired of messing with it. It was an unknown engine to begin with. So to me, it made more sense. I want a 351 swap that Mustang anyway. I've done them before. They're pretty easy, cheap, a quick power upgrade, and a lot more potential than a 302. Not that there's anything wrong with the 302, just in that application, the 351 works better. Anyway, so pulled this engine out. It's going on an engine stand, tearing it down, seeing what's going on. A leak down test showed that cylinder 5 did have blow by on the intake side, so that makes me think we've got another bad valve, which would really suck. But anyway, let's look at this. Guys, look at this. If you're doing the swap and all you're going to run is an alternator like I am, you will have to, this is a standard rotation water pump versus reverse, because your factory one comes down here, loops here, goes over to power steering, AC, back up here, under this, over that, and down here. Well, the problem with that is when you go to run this one like over there to the alternator and straight down, well, you're now spinning this thing the wrong way. So I had to get a standard rotation. O'Reilly's had it in stock. It was like 30 something bucks, I think. The only thing is I did have to re-drill my pulley bolts. I could have gotten a pulley to fit it, but this has underdrive pulleys already on it, so I really didn't feel like pulling that lower pulley off and changing the upper and having to go find one that fit. So I just re-drilled them. Wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, you really don't have much to worry about because the shaft centers the pulley anyway, so you don't have to worry about it really being out of line. You do want to try to get them close, but that shaft's going to center it up and stuff, so you're okay there. We are going fuel injection this time, guys. I decided if I was going to do it, I was going to do it right. So TFI modules wired in for the distributor. I finally got all the Mega Squirt stuff done. I should have done this video before I put the plenum on, because I'm not sure if you can see, but I got the wiring harness all nice and tucked and neat and under there and all cleaned up and stuff. Got the tack adapter in, that way we can run our factory tack with this engine. A couple other stuff wired up. Mega Squirt's wired up now. I'll do a video on it later. Let's see. I think for now that's about it. But I was looking down the oil filler hole, guys, and I noticed it said crane, I don't care, crane cam, and I was like, what? And supposedly this engine was a built 306, but if you're like me and you do much trading and swapping and buying, you learn not to trust people for the word anymore. I know that sounds terrible, but that's just kind of what this world's come to. That's kind of what I've learned, is unless they have proof, then it doesn't exist, that kind of theory. It's a bad theory to have, but it's a good one at the same time, because man, you don't get burnt as much. But anyway, so I decided to pull it off once I saw that, and it looks like we do have 1.7 ratio roller rockers in this thing with aftermarket valve springs. So I'm curious, this thing may actually be a 306, and I know when it was in my Mustang it tended to cut out top end. I was thinking weak fuel pump, but I never really got to test it. But I'm starting to wonder if it wasn't the tune, running the factory tune, and this thing just needed more fuel. So we can correct that with the Mega Squirt. So definitely excited about that, guys. To see what this thing really does and what kind of potential we have. I'm not running this big ugly intake. This is just to get it started. Basically, after all the trouble I had with that engine, I wanted to leave this one completely assembled like it was in the car when I pulled it out, because it was a running engine when I pulled it out, so I didn't want to touch any more than I had to. The lower does need to be replaced. There's gobs of silicone back there where I guess it was leaking and they couldn't get it to not leak, so they just, you can see right here, just gobs of silicone. I have this Cobra intake, much bigger runners, much bigger throttle body from the factory. I had a plate somewhere of the factory one. I guess I don't anymore. We'll just do this. But as you can see, much bigger throttle body, because the factory Fox one actually tapers down quite a bit once you get inside there. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, see how small it is? That thing actually tapers down once it gets in there. So this should give quite a bit better performance out of it. So, oh, sorry about that. Excited about that. Transmission is in. I did make a little adaptation to the clutch hydraulic adapter bracket. I'll show you here. Basically what I did differently. Let's see if I can get up under here. Oh, and if you're watching on a phone, I'm sorry. I know this is probably horrible. Alright, it's basically the same thing. Only difference, alright guys, just bear with me. Only difference is I've spaced it out some now. I don't know if you can see that. And I upgraded the size of this. This is just some all thread. It's quite a pretty good size all thread. I spaced it out to get it better in line with this. Put the all thread on it. That way I have a lot better adjustability, and decided to put my washers here and here on this one, so it pushes kind of against this pad. That way I don't have to try to stick it all up in here where I don't have much room on this one. So I think it's gonna work great. So for now, I think that's gonna be it, guys. That's the latest update. The newer engine's in. It ran when I pulled it out, so if it doesn't run now, then it's something on me. I don't know what we're gonna do with this other engine, but stay tuned. If I get this thing running, you guys will be the first to know. As always, I will try to keep you guys more updated as we go. That's just been busy, guys. We've just been, when we come out here, we've just been trying to bust it and get it done instead of taking our time and, you know, shooting a video or something like that. I know, I'm sorry. I'm neglecting you guys. I apologize, but we'll get work done as much as we can. I'll try to keep you guys updated. As always, you got a question, comment, concern, anything you guys want to see. That reminds me, we are going to start a series. I'm doing the Toyota upgrade brakes, which is pretty common on this. The S14 rear disc brake, or S13, sorry, rear disc conversion with the modern motorsports conversion brackets. We'll be doing that upgrade, so I will be doing videos in segments. I asked some of the viewers, that was the way they wanted to do it, was in segments, so we're going to break it down. First video is going to be pretty basic. Some of you guys aren't even want to care to look at it. It's just going to be removing the brakes and kind of showing some of the modifications. You're going to have to do the heat shield. I may go ahead and combine actually installing the brakes with that as well. I haven't decided. We'll just see how things go. So for now, guys, like always, question, comment, concern, comment below. For now, peace.